Because we are ready. We have sold a lot of stuff, done all our quests here. It's time to move on to towards the Borskia Bridge and Bridgeford. But first we'll have to pass through the Trollclaw Woods. That sounds really ominous.
With the coastway crossing destroyed, the only safe route across the winding water is Boriskyr Bridge, where your father Bal was murdered by the mad god Cyric.
Well,
each step toward the distant landmark fills you with unease. You are not alone in that. The Flaming Fists also fear what may lie ahead. If Kalar has destroyed Boriskyr Bridge, the expedition will not reach Dragonspear Castle in time to stop the crusade. The forces of Baldur's Gate and its allies will be outmatched, slaughtered. These fears grip your allies, but also drive them forward.
Look, we can also
the
just not go,
fall silent
guys.
When the march is called to a halt less than a day's travel from Boriskyr. The Flaming Fist sets up camp and prepares for the next meeting with the crusade, while you plan your next move.
Let's see. Now, if I run there, they will never... Oh, wait, no, we have Corwin with us. She'll probably pull us back. Let me think. Well, what will the day bring? A slight addendum for me. At the time that Bal was murdered by Cyric, 1, he wasn't mad yet, and 2, he wasn't a god yet. He was just basically a kind of a rogue assassin type of person. I don't even think he... Well, he had a sword, which was actually the god Mask, god of thieves in disguise. Mask had hidden himself as a sword, a kind of sentient sword, and Cyric had gotten that, and he used that to kill Bal. So, a bit more complicated, the whole story, but still cool. And yeah, Cyric later, after he became a god, he kind of went mad when he read a book which would magically make people think he was the one and only god. And since he read it himself, he kind of started believing that, and that kind of made him nuttier than a nutball. Right, well, that's lore out of the way, we continue.
I am sorry for your loss, but rest assured that your husband's sacrifice will never be forgotten. Signed, yours ever in faith, Kalar Argent.
Wow, she writes with a sword in her hand.
I am sure the family will find your words most comforting, milady.
More letters of condolence, my lady? Surely there are other more urgent matters that require your attention?
I am not of a mind to argue this again, Heffernan.
Their deaths lay heavy on us all, my lady. But they sacrificed themselves for a greater good. Letting their passing distract us would do them a disservice. Condolences can wait.
Fair enough.
You are correct. We cannot afford distractions at this juncture. Gather the faithful. We have much to do.
Blessing. And on to work. Right, so they are busy as well. So that's
The word on the road is that Kalar's followers have taken Boriskyr Bridge and surrounded Bridgeport. We'll not cross the winding water until they're dealt with.
The watches have been set and scouts deployed, Corporal? The last thing we need is a band of trolls catching us unawares.
Suddenly from the woods we hear...
Trolls we can handle. It's the crusade that worries me. We should make contact with those in Bridgeport, if there are any left.
Anyway, enough of that. I'd rather investigate the Crusaders' camp, evaluate our enemy's strength.
Getting eyes on the crusade can only help us. Don't engage the enemy if you can help it, and do not let them know who you are. Unless you want 100 zealots lining up to kill you.
Right, I don't know.
Be prudent in your ranging. One of our scouts stumbled onto a troll cave to the northwest. She barely made it back alive.
You might do well to grab some fire arrows from Berrigan if you move that far from the camp. Yes, because I guess trolls indeed
Yes?
function like trolls.
On my way.
Shut up, Glint! You're starting to annoy me with your little pop-up things. These are +1 ammunition. Yeah, trolls don't die unless you put them to the flame. Is Bailoff around here? What do you want now, Bance? It's Corporal Duncan, Fist. Why aren't you doing your drills with the rest of your squad? I've got better things to do. You are like a discipline! Let's see.
You joined the Flaming Fist willingly, Ski. You chose subservience. Drills are consequences of that choice.
Ski, listen to me, please. I know you don't like the drills, but they're important. When things get bad, the skills you could be learning now could save your life. Let's pause it so I can read that.
I think I can manage the skills with the skills I got. You know, that skill that saved your life to get back to.
All right, I don't. Maybe I misread that sentence. Oh, there's a bit more, I guess. That's why I didn't understand it. Right, anyway. Let's see what we got. You know the skills that saved your life from an honorary boar a couple of days ago? Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got an important nap to get back to. Calamvor, take me, please. Gold Buckler! We aren't finished talking yet! I guess Gold Buckler is the code word for Silver Shield. Clever. Oh, here's Bailoff. Kinda tempted to take Bailoff along. But that would drop our reputation further. A seasoned drow, and all drow come with a -2 reputation penalty. We could take it. Oh well, we'll survive. What I really want to do is have Rasat and Bailoff in the same party. See how they chatter on. And indeed, see a matchup
Never
between
forget that
Barkmere.
I'm watching you.
I never lower my guard, Oglin.
Oglin? I wonder what that means. I know a lot of drow words, but Oglin is not one of them. I wonder if it's something like a goblin equivalent. Kitty! Oh, angry kitty.
You. Yes, I see.
That's kitty.
What is it
kitty
now?
leather.
What is it? There better be a profit in this.
These look like interesting stones. Orcs! More orcs! Should I launch a fireball at them? I think this is a small... Uh-oh. Maybe I should. This is a
Yes.
bigger group than expected.
You have a plan? Let's do business.
Let's stay at
Better be a
range
profit
Yes,
in
I do.
this.
for now. Close the distance later.
No mercy for those who oppose us!
Yes?
Time to fight!
What is it?
My magical
I'm yours
might
to
will
fair
end
enough.
you.
We move Viconia towards the archers.
Ow!
Take it like a champ.
Ow!
See,
The
these
Lord
are
must orn.
some tricky orcs, these are.
Fair enough.
Ow!
Keep the archers as busy as we can. Well, Skizzy is making short work of the melee group. One dead.
Let's do business.
Let's take the last survivor. See, these orcs are clever. In general, the whole the groups in this expansion are a lot more clever than Baldur's Gate 1 and even Baldur's Gate 2. Baldur's Gate 2, they rely on spell power a lot. Like, you need to have the right spells to deal with certain groups. And if you have that, you can generally figure them out, or the right equipment or whatever. Here you really need to figure out the group tactics, as there are a lot of big groups and they work well together with archery tactics and the like. Sneak. Ooh, oh, there's some bandits.
Hold! There's a toll here. Give us your gold and we'll take your life.
Wait a moment, Stumwell. I've seen this man before. I saw him when I did that job for the Iron Throne. Oh God, it's him! The hero of Baldur's Gate, Saravok Slayer! Saravok Slayer?
I don't want to die like Saravok!
Ah, it's good to be the hero sometimes. I like that. I like that a lot. Trolls! Here we are, the first trolls we ever encounter, and they won't be the last, trust me.
Kill them and loot the bodies!
Ow!
I think Skizny's actually going... I have a sword for this. It should be good against this. The Burning Earth, that should work really well against regenerating... Yeah, +2 versus regenerating creatures. This should work really well against orcs. It's also a fire blade.
Ow!
It looks kind of awesome, actually.
Your orders?
And why are you in the front? You are an archer. Your place?
Ow! Yes?
If I must.
Do we have yes, some spells. See, we got that one down because we have Philosopher's Fire. Yeah, trolls are tough.
You want me? Yes, dear.
Poison also actually works against these things. If they have a high constitution, if you get them poisoned... See, they will go down. This was from the fire blade, so that works. It also looks really awesome. Maybe that's one reason I will just keep it. Fiery blade. Almost like a lightsaber. Going dire, so.
Have you thought about what you said to me?
You might have crossed my mind once or twice.
And...
Let's see. These two are obviously not right. If I want a compliment. Well, she hears this one a lot, so I am going with this one. You're a valuable companion. Your skills are unmatched. You can open a lock with a sidelong plant and hide in the shadows of a halfling. And you have a keen business sense, which I love.
That's... not bad. I mean, I've heard better. But I guess you haven't had a lot of practice.
Well, no. Sword Steel was, interesting when it came to compliment. I do just fine with ladies, thank you very much.
I'll tell you what. Next time we talk, I want a present. A gemstone. A piece of jewelry. Something that shows me how special I am. Something valuable. You can do that, can't you?
I see the angle you're trying to play here. But I can appreciate you playing that angle, so I will go along with it.
I'll find you something that won't be half as beautiful as you.
Flatterer. Get along now. Find something good to give me.
You have a plan. There better be a profit in this. Indeed. And we have some spiders.
Speak.
Let's go and
Let's do
full
business.
archery before they get close.
That's not my fault.
He's a slow one, so
Not my fault. What is it?
sword and shield
Stop
and
standing in my way.
hammer and shield.
You have a plan? Stop standing in my way.
These are good experience mines, kinda. Now where there are spiders, there's
Let's
usually
do
web
business.
traps, so let's watch out for that.
There better be a profit in this. Yes? On my way.
This is way too clear. I don't trust it. Well, the deers don't seem to have been bothered by the giant spiders much. I told you! I told you this was happening! I knew it!
There is no roof to this world.
And once again, relate. What are these? Are these bears? They're boars! Wild boars!
What is it?
I get meat's back on the menu again, boys.
Honestly, why do I even waste a poison arrow on these boars?
You have a plan.
Those hard turned into pork chops, I tell you. Back to scanning for traps. As who knows if that was the
What?
last one.
Go ahead. I understand.
Again? If I must.
Yes, you must, Edwin. Now we're all waiting for you. That sucks.
Let's do business. There better be a profit in this.
So how far in are we? Well, we're pretty high on the corners of this map. And can we leave the area? So far, I don't think we can. This is fairly real. Its expansion in general is a bit railroaded. That's a bit of a negative, I'll give it. Would have preferred a bit more open world things. I think Baldur's Gate 1 was really open world, maybe too open world.
I've been thinking about what will happen when we reach Dragonspear. I've never served in a coalition before. Alliances bring strength, so long as everyone can get along.
And business opportunity, money, monopoly rulings and all that kind of thing. It's a good thing you have me as an ally then. There's at least one person you can count on to be by your side.
I've let other people into my life since Roma was born. I don't want to talk about them. My father says you only need one to win the game, but I'm tired of playing games.
It's all about the game and how you play it. And life is a game. Well. Admitting to the bodyguard, hey, that's... but I kind of have my eyes on Savannah. I already had a lovely time with Corwin, and she is a good lady, I do say. Let's not... Let's get this... Then let this end before it begins. I'm not interested in you, Corwin. Not like that. Let's keep our relationship professional. Oh, no. Life is a game.
For you, perhaps. Some of us can't afford to take everything so lightly. Too much depends on us. Well, I'm rambling now. Let's keep moving.
Yeah,
Yes?
she's another romance
There better
option.
be a
I
profit in
really
this.
like her. It's all dependable woman. That's generally the type I like to have my main character hook up with, as it were.
What could be up here? More dark. Hey, there's people. Oh, there's Jaheira. And what is prepare to meet your prepare to be meeting your end, puppet of Kalar. Old Volgin, they do not wear the Crusade colors. Oh yeah, you are right. Who are you, stranger? Oh, this is a bit of a German type of fellow, isn't he?
Jaheira, is that you?
Excuse me? You were supposed to be in Baldur's Gate. What are you doing here? She does have an odd accent, so I'm trying to mimic.
How come you be here without Khalid?
When you put an end to the Iron Crisis, Khalid and I decided to travel to Bridgeford, thinking it would make a pleasant respite from Baldur's Gate. It was until the Crusade took Borskier Bridge. I was trapped inside the Bridgeford. I was trapped outside of Bridgeford and Khalid within.
So you and these others stand against the Crusade? That doesn't seem like a fair fight.
They are many and we are few. So join them.
I will thin the Crusader rank. Head southwest to the Flaming Fist camp. I'll meet you there.
Before you range too far, you should know the Crusade hold Borskier Bridge and you will not be allowed into Bridgeford. At least not through the front gate, but there may be another way. There is a magic circle near the fort where you can transport people inside. No one seems to know who created it originally. Or why. Had we a wardstone, we could enter Bridgeford. Just after the Crusade arrived though, the wardstone disappeared. One of our number had it during the retreat to the fort, but he was killed and his wardstone taken. I saw a woman nearby in purple robes leaving the scene, perhaps the priest of Sirik? There's a ruined temple of Baal not far from here. If the priest had took the wardstone remains in the area, she will surely be there, defiling the holy site to her master's greatest victim. Now I bid thee farewell. I shall seek out the Flaming Fist encampment.
This camp you speak of, does it welcome all who would battle the Crusade? And can wine be found within it?
Forgive me, Skizny. This is my companion, Volgin of Luskan. A bit too lusty, but a worthy fighter. We would have been taken by the Crusade were it not for him. I'm not gonna take Volgin along, and I will explain my reasons probably in the next episode. So accompany Jaheira to Volgin's and welcome there.
To the camp then, to make merry until the time comes to raise our weapons again.
So, there is a hint, a way into Bridgeford, which we must find. Maybe we will take Jaheira along. I'm thinking maybe we will rework this party a bit soon for some variation and stuff. We have an average reputation, we can basically take on anyone. So, until next time.